Success means nothing to me if it isn't hard to get. Denver Hamilton, the real scent of success.
अच्छा, एक स्मार्टफोन को क्या क्या करना चाहिए?
फोन के अंदर एक बॉडीगार्ड होना चाहिए। कोई उन लड़की को परेशान करे तो बॉडीगार्ड आके उसे बचाएगा।
एक दिन शायद स्मार्टफोन्स में सचमुच बॉडीगार्ड होगा, लेकिन एयरटेल के नेटवर्क पर मोबाइल एंटीवायरस के साथ आज भी आपका डेटा सेफ है। डाउनलोड माय एयरटेल ऐप।
Endura Mask has helped me
Gain the right way, gain new confidence.
get better personality.
Endura Mask, the trusted weight gainer for years. Check out the new exciting range of Hero Maestro Edge.
Success means nothing to me if it isn't hard to get. Denver Hamilton, the real scent of success.
तो बेटा बड़े होके क्या बनोगे?
नाइट वॉचमैन। नहीं, वो क्रिकेट मैच चल रहा था ना, इसलिए।
क्रिकेट का कीड़ा तो होगा ही ना जब हो क्रिकबस का मोबाइल ऐप अगली सालाना दोबारा खेलेंगे।
मेहनत के रास्ते में स्पीड ब्रेकर नहीं होते। सपनों की भी कभी स्पीड लिमिट होती है क्या? बस तरक्की को गियर में डालो, एक्सीलरेटर दबाए रखो, मेहनत को कामयाबी का हरा सिग्नल मिल ही जाएगा। टाटा एस, कामयाबी हर कदम, क्योंकि हर लोड के लिए एक टाटा एस तैयार है।
Success means nothing to me if it isn't hard to get. Denver Hamilton, the real scent of success.
Rematch. Ignite the excitement. Nissan.
पीनट्स और चॉकलेट से भरा नया कैडबरी फ्यूज। कैडबरी फ्यूज, मुंह मांगी फीस्ट।
Success means nothing to me if it isn't hard to get. Denver Hamilton, the real scent.
Dual selfie camera. One for selfie, one for group selfie. Oppo F3 Plus. Selfie expert.
Oppo camera phone.
Welcome back. It's India v Pakistan. In India, they're still sealing the march on Pakistan in that first session, batting beautifully, purposefully. And some would say it was a carnage in the last 4 overs, where Pakistan leads over 70 runs. 72 runs in the last 4. And so that has set up India very nicely. 319 for the loss of 3, and Pakistan will have to play out of their skins to win this. Well, damaging figures for Wahab Riaz. He had to be towed out of the bowling attack with a knee problem, or is it something to do with his hamstring? 8.4 overs, none for 87. Hassan Ali was expensive as well, and Indians had a lovely jolly time of it. So that is what they need, Pakistan, to play well right till the end with the bat. And it's an uphill task. 324 to win.
Success means nothing to me if it isn't hard to get. Denver Hamilton, the real scent of success.
This broadcast is still presented by Oppo camera phone, Nissan, Airtel, Hero Motorcore, and Samsung Q LED TV in association with CrickBuzz.com, Cadbury Fuse, and MRF Tires in partnership with Byju's.
मुझे कुछ पैसे इन्वेस्ट करने थे। कहाँ करूँ? म्यूचुअल फंड्स में, और कहाँ? अरे नहीं, मैं ठहरा छोटे शहर का छोटा आदमी। अरे ये बात बता, तू क्रिकेट स्टेडियम में खेलता है? नहीं, मैं तो गली में खेलता हूँ। सही है, वैसी म्यूचुअल फंड है, छोटा बड़ा हर आदमी इसमें इन्वेस्ट करता है। सही है भाई, तू देख सेंचुरी मारेगा।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
Still very good batting conditions. Virat Kohli played a lovely hand. A quiet 50 and then he opened his shoulders and played some blistering shots. So Pakistan need to get off to a good sound start here. I think that should be their job up front as an opening pair. It's Azhar Ali and Ahmed Shahzad for Pakistan. Right, is a terrific test match batsman, Azhar Ali. Not so natural at one-day cricket, but these are not bad numbers for an opener, average of almost 40. Strike rate can be a bit better, 300s and 950s for the right-hander. Ahmed Shahzad is a regular with the bat in the one-days for Pakistan. Bhuvi is going to come on to bowl. 26 years of age, Bhuvneshwar Kumar. ICC ODI ranking 36. He's been given the new ball. I guess India would look for some swing from Bhuvi.
That's his strength, isn't it, Ramesh? The ability to bowl big in-swingers to the right-handed batsman. His outswinger maybe not quite as proficient. But he's a class bowler, particularly this new ball. These English conditions will suit him right down to the ground. Although we haven't seen a lot of swing in the two games we've had here in Birmingham so far.
Bowls it down the leg side. A bit of an exercise for Kumar Dharmasena. It's a wide. Used to bowl off spinners for Sri Lanka. A veteran now, 77th ODI game for him. You probably see India hitting different lengths and consistently. I think that is where they've generally been so good. They hit the deck hard, will get it to swing just a little bit. Even though it is swinging conditions, we haven't seen a lot of lateral movement.
No, we haven't. I think that's his great strength as well. We can see another one of the young Indian fast bowlers on screen there, Jasprit Bumrah. Outstanding youngster. Unusual action, but very, very effective. A little bit of outswing there from Kumar. Didn't quite start that one as straight down the line of the stumps. Start a little bit wider outside the line of off stump. Beautiful seam, beautiful release. Kisses the surface, carries through nicely to Dhoni. Struggled a little bit of late, haven't they, these two openers, Pakistani openers. Azhar Ali is a classical type player. Miss outside the left stump.
Yeah, it doesn't overpower you with shot making, but he's steady. He'll try mighty hard. He's a selfless cricketer, a very good team player. Not a natural as far as one-day cricket is concerned, but they're looking for options and there are not a lot of batting options available, so he's drafted in at the top of...
Which is not a bad thing, I think, in English conditions, to be fair, to have a classical type test match type opener at the top of the order, just in case you end up coming against some conditions where the ball does swing around a lot. It's pretty hard then to go out and just play the way, say, a Warner or a Finch or those guys do. So it's nice to have one of those at the top. But his last 6 innings, 100, next best score of 24, and then 4 single-figure scores around that. So he's searching for a little bit of form right now. A bit of time in the middle, we're doing the world of good.
Significantly well timed. I think he was out of position really and looked to be struggling really to manage that in-swinger from Bhuvneshwar Kumar. In the end, helped himself a couple of runs.
Yeah, that's the skill of a swing bowler at the top of the order with a brand new ball. We saw him almost try and drag Azhar Ali across the crease. He bowled a few outswingers that are a little bit wider outside off. So as a batsman, you're predicting the ball's going to be out there. So your weight automatically starts going towards the offside. And then the skill of Bhuvneshwar is just to push one a little bit straight. Same sort of release that doesn't swing. The batsman thinks it's going to, and all of a sudden you're falling across your stumps.
The other advantage India will have in the field is is good feelings. They've got some fantastic athletes. Hardik Pandya is swift. Virat Kohli is not bad.
Jadeja patrolling the backward point region there. He moves very well. He's probably got the best throwing arm I think I've seen in world cricket, certainly for a long time. Rohit Sharma's got good hands as well, as we see him move out from second slip into a short catching forward point. He's going with a one slip now. It's a bit of a sign that there's not as much swing as what they thought there might have been with this brand new ball.
Leaves it well alone on the bounce to Dhoni. That is 4 without a wicket.
वाह
थैंक्स
तुम नहीं तुम्हारा स्कूटर क्या चाहिए
मैं रिया को पिकअप करना है अगर आपकी परमिशन हो तो
ऐसे कैसे परमिशन दे दूं
टेस्ट कर लो
ठीक है
एक्सटर्नल फ्यूल फिलिंग ताकि रिया को उतरना न पड़े सीट काफी बड़ी है ताकि रिया
और तुम्हारे बीच में डिस्टेंस है चलो पिकअप सही है
बंदा भी सही है
आगे देखो आगे
पार्टनर ये कौन है
डैडी अब क्या करोगे
हाय डैडी वुड यू लाइक इट राइट डोंट माइंड माइस्ट्रो है चलाने वालों का स्टाइल ही कुछ और है
Kiss me, close your eyes and miss me.
Creamy Silk meets Crunchy Oreo, presenting Cadbury Silk Oreo.
New Engage On Intense Pocket Perfumes. It's our little secret.
He's a good athlete, as Umesh Yadav. Easy run up, easy approach to the crease. And slings it down there. Good start as well. Right on the money. Pace is good. 137 kilometres an hour. Terrific line and length. One of those guys that just skids onto you a little bit quicker than you think. It's all in the shoulder. It's an easy rhythmic run up. He looks strong. He's starting with 2 slips as well for Shahzad. Also struggled a little bit in his last 9 innings. Only reached 20 twice. Averaging 19.44 from his last 9 games. Also will be just searching for a little bit of time in the middle.
That's a nice way to begin your innings. It's a 4. Beautifully managed through point. It was timed. A little bit of width provided by Umesh Yadav. He's remarking his landing patch. There's been rain around, so needs a stronger, firmer footing. That was a lovely piece of timing.
Yeah, just used the pace of the ball, didn't he? It was short and wide. Stands up on top of the bounce. Waits for it to come to him. Presents the full face of the bat and hits it late with an open face and gets it right out of the middle, backward of point out, raced across the surface for 4. Good start from Shahzad.
He has a sweet timer squares with the offside, likes the cut shot. And for an opener, likes a bit of spin as well. Good against spin. The other thing that Pakistan need to remind themselves is the importance of rotation of strike. At times they get bogged down looking for and that gives, I think that is one area where Pakistan, especially Azhar Ali, need to improve his batting.
And it just shows great intent, doesn't it? It shows the opposition that you're up and about, you're ready, you're thinking about the game. You're not going to let the bowler just run in and bowl to the same batsman for 4, 5, 6 deliveries in a row. Get the different styles on strike if possible.
It's managed well for a run. That's why I'm a big fan of having Sarfraz, the captain, come in at number 3, because he's busy at the crease. He provides them with a bit of motion, looks for those singles. Even with that half blade that he plays, he'll find the angles, and he's always looking to score runs. So that just breaks the dull tempo for Pakistan with the bat.
Yeah, it's one of the great skills you need to have batting at the top of the order. It's not all about going hard, it's not all about playing at the same pace. You have to be able to play with soft hands at different times. You know, we're looking around the field now, where's he going to get a single? Drop it in close on the offside with soft hands. Back yourself.
Just a little late on that one. There's a stifled appeal from India. Maybe a case of ball hitting the pad first. How close was this?
I think it might have been his bat bumping into his pad. Quite often from behind the wicket you don't get the full side of that. You hear the 2 noises and you think that the ball might have thumped into the pad first. I think that was the inside edge of the bat coming down, collecting the front pad on the way through. He paces up again now from Yadav. He's into the low 140s.
अल्लाह Hey!
Continuing with the two
Hang
sets
on,
here, Virat Kohli.
Shot and pulled for a run. That's misfielded, but Azhar Ali was not looking for that.
नहीं चाहिए और मेरे
ओरे माँ
हेलमेट होना चाहिए और ग्लव्स होना चाहिए उससे कुछ टूटे ही ना
एक दिन शायद स्मार्टफोन्स कभी नहीं टूटेंगे, लेकिन एयरटेल के नेटवर्क पर हैंडसेट डैमेज प्रोटेक्शन के साथ आज भी आपका फोन सेफ है। डाउनलोड माई एयरटेल ऐप।
Domino's everyday value starting at just ₹199। अब पिज्जा के लिए किसी स्पेशल दिन की जरूरत नहीं, जब दिल बोले Domino's।
Miles an hour, but if he just misses his line of length by a little bit, then the ball tends to fly off the bat really quickly across these quite small and quite fast outfields. Wickets have been good, they've had enough pace in the surfaces as well. Continue now with that short catching point.
Just feel that Bhuvneshwar for India need to strike.
Balbo
Already in a fantastic seam position.
And not a big guy, quite short, quite fine. Whippy sort of wiry. Actually got a really good wrist. He's got a good wrist lag. He sort of lags his wrist behind the ball and gets good snap with his wrist, which allows him to get good swing on the ball. Also pushing up that 140 k's an hour as well. So he's slippery. He's skidding on nicely here.
Early mid-on, just Singh took his time getting to the ball. Played a great innings, Yuvraj Singh. Started off a bit nervously, especially against the short ball, but boy, did he hit them hard once he got the feel of things.
He did look good though, didn't he, right from the start of his innings. It's just that crisp striking of the ball. He's so dangerous. He's a big guy, he's got good reach around the crease. When he's in, he plays well off front foot and back foot. Very, very dangerous player in the white ball format.
He's batted that one a single, so getting singles, this is a good. Way really to begin your partnership. Pakistan would be looking for a 100-run mark from these two. If that can be achieved, I think they'll be in with a very good chance of run India hard throughout this innings.
It's also a bit different batting. Run rate is real boundary from Bumrah. Desperate effort. It's what his teammates and his captain will demand, that sort of commitment around the boundary. People might sit back and say, oh, he's only saved one run, but it says a lot more than that around your team. Really good yards to his left. Bumrah, down he goes, scoops it back. It's a good bit of work. All his teammates around him applaud.
Hurried in, it's well delivered.
In a disciplined start. He's that with not much swing in the air, he's got back to just hitting a really good sound line and length, challenging the batsman to try and either commit front foot or back. And that's when you're making those decisions. That one there wasn't that far away from that.
It's well left and well parried by Dhoni. 15 without a wicket.
झुक झुक के देखो सबकी गर्दन टेढ़ी हो गई है अब हम सर उठा के बैठना सीखेंगे अब ठंडी हवा के साथ शक्ति को महसूस कीजिए और फिर आराम से टेस्ट ड्राइव का आनंद लीजिए
Dual selfie camera, one for selfie, one for group selfie. Oppo F3, F3 Plus, selfie expert. Camera phone.
Well, the pitch
Tapi
is
ball is on for the big, but we be back boy. Reach Raja was 7 into 11 balls
solid start.
and
Both
the
teams
ball out.
feeling each other out a little bit. Starting up 15.
Allah.
It's a lovely line from Umesh Yadav. Nazarelli probably playing inside the line of the ball.
And Shehzad
But it's
6
slippery,
into
so
7
if
of
you
50
miss
on 0.
the length, then there's no second line of defense for you. Just a little hint of outswinger, ball keeping a shade low as well.
It is a little bit of a wobble seam, wasn't it, from Yadav? It wasn't a perfect seam. He just caught the edge of the seam there and maybe seamed away, if anything. He missed that move off the surface. Accidental delivery, but a good one. I'm sure he'll take it.
Doesn't hit you if you ball within the stumps, Azarelli. Lacks the leg side play. Is very good with his flick shots. Can play the cut shot as well. But as long as you keep him honest, he'll not be worrying you that much. That's the reason why he's not been such a great success as a one-day batsman.
I think the point you made earlier, though, if he identifies that, a good length ball outside the off stump, it's not about trying to hit that ball through the field. He has to have another gear where he can just take some pace off, identify early that maybe I can't hit this hard, I've got to drop it in there, get off strike, hit Shehzad on strike. Change it
Hello.
again, second slip out to forward point.
আম্মু কইছিল রোহিনের লেগে একটা বল আনতে খালি বল করতে পায়
This is not a bad start at
Hello,
all.
Lee.
Pakistan
Cricket
obviously
খেলা।
are not looking panic-stricken. They seem to
I-
have a plan.
I know.
So even 5 and 6 runs in a
Good
row in the
idea.
first 10 overs would be a good, decent beginning without losing a wicket.
There'll be scoring options there. Bumrah will bowl. Hardik Pandya will also probably bowl
Okay.
inside this power play at some stage. So there'll be scoring options there. They can remain unscathed through this initial onslaught from India. I've got no doubt the scoring options will be coming. By the same token, they need to be mindful of that run rate. Put the bad balls away, rotate the strike when they can.
He's off again. It's just a little bit late because he was on the back foot. Took about 2-3 seconds late to take off, but single managed.
Yeah, that's good batting. I like the look of that. That's what I was just talking about with Azhar Ali, maybe being able to do something similar. See Shehzad here, he's back. It's not short enough to pull, so he just works it in on the leg side. There's a one there all day. We'll see it change the field now as well. That's what it does. It puts pressure back on the fielding team.
slow to no problem
Square leg comes to mid-wicket to try and save that single.
Wild swing of that one, Azhar Ali. Where did that come from? I think he wanted to play the field. There's no one at the back on the square leg fence or mid-wicket fence. He saw the length, went after it.
Well, he's 8 off 15 deliveries as well. So just that little thing we're talking about the strike rotation, it does build pressure on the batsman as well. So now he knows he needs to hit a couple of power play things.
That's more like it. It was a proper bouncer this time from Umesh Yadav, and that will go and hit the fence. That's a good shot from Azhar Ali. Safe, risk-free, and good. 21 without a wicket.
Big boss! Boy! Meet my new wife, Priya!
Oh, Shakala, are you ready for this?
Hi, boys.
What a catch!
Cricket, sir.
क्रिकेट का कीड़ा तो होगा ही ना जब हो क्रिसमस का मोबाइल ऐप कैचेस विन मैचेस
Today, and taste my dirt. On every twist, every turn. Today's the day I neither skid nor slip. I just rule every curve. Messenger by MRF. Rule every curve.
That's a good channel. Neshwar Kumar challenging the right-hander through the offside. You've got to be very firm. I think you've got to decide very early whether you want to play that shot or not. I think he was caught in two minds what to do with it.
Looked like it just went away a fraction in the air as well. Clouds are just good bowling, whatever it may be. The line was good. He's bowling to his catching point in the crease.
Would you take 2 slips, Ricky, or are you happy with that shot cover in place? With the way the ball is now jagging around.
It's always worth a go, I think, to have the slips in there with this brand new ball. The ball doesn't stay new for very long in these sorts of conditions. If there's any type of swing or lateral movement off the wicket, absolutely always go for the second slip. You can see Shikhar Dhawan at first slip's actually moved a little wider, trying to cover the second slip there. That's good cricket there. Beautifully bowled and beautifully played. Very solid forward defence from Shahzad. Limited foot movement. His head was nice and steady. He waited for the ball to come till then, played it under his eyes. And then he started well. Shahzad 7 from 11. Azhar Ali 12 from 16. Kumar none for 9 into his third.
Oh, that's close.
Oh, gone it. Ba baby boy gone.
Maybe the angle didn't impress Kumar Dharmasena to think about the leg before decision. Virat Kohli, what is he thinking? I think Dhoni and it did look close. Looked like he got a long way across his stumps. Fair enough. You can maybe just see a hint of leg stump behind his pad there. Maybe just angling down. I think a good option there not to take the referral from Virat Kohli. I don't know whether Pakistan are thinking about a Duckworth-Lewis end here, because if they're down in 3, I think it is with the captain discuss this, the tactics. Well, they're off. They're off, and well, the opening pair is still intact after 4.5 overs. It's been that kind of a day, very frustrating. Let's hope it's just a passing shot. Just back to the point you were making about the Duckworth-Lewis. I'd like to think that they did go through that. There's been rain hanging around all day. The last thing you want as a batsman being out there is being unsure of what that total would. It's not unusual they're out there just to keep a really close eye on what they need to be at a certain ball or a certain time, and obviously that changes with every wicket that's lost. But right at the moment, this looks about as bad as the weather has been all day. It's very, very dark. Raining quite heavily now. The groundsmen doing whatever they can to get the covers out as quickly as they can. So overs will be docked. After 4.2 minutes, an over will be docked. And so Pakistan would be decently happy with the start that they've got. 4.5 overs, no dramas. 22 without a wicket, 12 to Azhar. Ahmed Shahzad is on 7. Bowling figures for India: Bhuvneshwar Kumar 2.5 overs, none for 9. Yadav 2 overs, none for 12. Not much movement in the air at all here for the Indian bowlers. We have a look at the Indian card as well. Rohit Sharma was outstanding at the top of the order, 91 for his name. Virat Kohli 81. How destructive was he at the back end of that innings? Shikhar Dhawan played well at the top. And a great partnership with Rohit Sharma. Yuvraj, classy striking of the ball for his 53 from 32. Shadab looked good, 1 for 52 from his 10 overs, and Hassan came in for some late punishment, ended up with 1 for 7. Yeah, it's an uphill task, but with the weather playing spoil sport, you never know where we will end up. At this stage, Pakistan need 104 to win from 20 overs. South Africa played 1, they've won 1 against Sri Lanka, and this is the big one. The world's eyeballs are on this India v Pakistan contest. It's not over yet. Well, it's not looking good. They're covering the entire square. They've got good covers. And the ground staff has done a fabulous job, because they've been in and out, and it's been that kind of a weather where you never settle. Yeah, I don't think the groundsmen have much time to sneak away and have a cup of coffee. They've been able to sit back and watch quite intently as this weather has blown in and out in the course of the day. They've done a good job. The covers are down again. And hopefully we've got some good news coming back later in the day.
Bangladesh. And a no result for Australia sets up a must-win match for both teams. Watch this crucial encounter as both sides fight to stay alive in the competition. ICC Champions Trophy, Australia versus Bangladesh, tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. live on the Star Sports Network and Hotstar.
This broadcast is co-presented by Oppo Camera Phone, Nissan, Airtel, Hero Motocorp, and Samsung Q LED TV in association with CrickBuzz.com, Cadbury Fuse, and MRF Tires in partnership with Byju's.
And McEnroe's unbeaten run is in tatters for forever.
Clay doesn't care for champions, except Rafa Nadal. The most elusive Grand Slam is here. The Roland Garros International Tennis Championships 2017. Live on Star Sports Select and Hotstar.
ICC Champions Trophy, India versus Sri Lanka, 8th June, Thursday.